What's good, YouTube? Underworld6667 with
General PDW, or the Seth Rogen of Yugioh.
General PDW. Of course, you can check out his videos all about misprints. We have Misprint Mondays. He is a vivid collector of misprints. We're going to be looking at a portion of his, well, actually, we're going to look at his full collection. Fuck it, you got some time to look at some kick-ass cards. Now, of course, these are all 100% legit. Crazy, as you can see, just crazy stuff. We're going to be looking at each individual card, and we're going to be looking at what's going on with these cards. So let's start it off.
All right, guys. First of all, everybody's seen these test misprints. Secret rares are pretty darn rare. One sold on like 150 the other day on eBay. You know, I'm looking for, if anybody has one that says first edition, that'd be cool. All right, let's start off with the really rare stuff. I don't think there's very many of these in existence. What makes this cool, besides the fact that it says flute, is the stuff on the back here.
White horn dragon right at the top there.
And another flute down there.
Oh my lord. So
that's kind of cool. Then you got your quadruple misprint, warning, and scrap dragons.
So we're looking at what on this one?
You got the name is low. You got the ultimate is all pushed down, and all the ultimate around. It's also miscut. See how fat it is on the bottom compared to the top?
Cool.
Same with the scrap dragon. It's probably off the same sheet since it was all D-Rev. And unfortunately, I could not get a guy's Veiler in there that was from the same sheet. Super offcut. This is just an ulti warning with the low name.
Cool.
This is confirmed as a Grandmaster with a crush card on the side. I couldn't get the crush card, too expensive, but a pretty cool miscut. The good kind of miscut. Okay, these are all no names.
What are they? No, you don't actually have to say.
But this is
Testing draws, chaos sorcerer, scrap orthos, blah blah blah.
This is the good one, the actual ultra rare, instead of just a
that is
cheap one.
TU. Wow, ultra rare, chaos sorcerer, miscut.
Back when it was worth something. So yeah, misprinted. You know, a lot of them aren't that playable. This is also German on top of being cool.
What, the Blue Eyes Ultimate?
Yeah,
that is German.
Drake.
That's
I got this sick. From Eagles fan 159's father. He and I are avid collectors, and we fight on eBay all the time for these cards. He's a nice guy. And so a lot of these aren't playable, so they're a little easier to pick up, but they're all no names.
Rare.
Yeah, these are all just rares.
I love that shit.
Isn't that awesome?
I love that picture, man. Like, I always love that picture. I pick up so many.
Okay, that's one of my favorites. Thought Ruler. It's pretty sweet. Draw and Lock. Come on, you know you want to play that. And this one, these are stamped low. Look at the Shenandoah with no name, but it's still smashed right down there. There you go, you got it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I fully got that one.
And you know, these are printed in there. You can see the names kind of imprinted.
Let's see if I can catch it. Yeah, I got that one.
You got that one?
That one's good. You can see that.
Okay, then as we go, we got two misprints here, but one of them's gone, and then one of them, the recruiter, is like a quarter of the name. It's crazy. It's cut at an angle, like halfway through. And as you can see, that's something that's kind of common. They do it.
Solidarity.
Castle, and then that one's faded. So
somebody's getting fired.
Right? These are some of my favorites I got from my boy Irish. As you can see, they started misprinting way over in another
What the hell's an Urtoon?
Urtoon, I don't know.
What the hell, Urtoon?
I tried to put it on DN, I couldn't find it. So these are all out of the box. If your name isn't out of the box, it's not really that big of a misprint. It's kind of minor. This bear is kind of cool. I just got that the other day. Pretty hot.
Firefish bear. Well, what's with the Visor Shock?
It's barely out. The B is just, just barely.
Okay,
nothing exciting.
All right, cool.
So a lot of golems. These are pretty common. Anything from the special edition IOC like Gemini, Elf, and all that, pretty common.
They all fuck up.
I waited 3 years to get this card from a friend.
3 years?
3 years. He would never give it up. Never give it up. So I just had, and then there's another, like I said, Elf.
You just had to find the right price.
Yep. I had to have the right monies. German, and so I thought that's cool.
Cool.
And I love the playable cards. Ultimate's cool. Commandant's awesome. You know, unicorns, whatever, but Commandant's pretty sweet.
Ultimate Commandant.
Right?
That's pretty
sick. And way over here. Like, when it goes into the black border, I'm going to get it off you somehow. So don't show it to me if you don't want to get rid of it. I'm gonna throw
Take a look at this. Fuck you. Give me it.
Yeah, here's all my monies.
Card guards, Draco Knight Quest.
Right? I mean, that's way off. It's pretty cool. Herald's cool. I like the playable cards. It makes everything better.
especially when you can actually play it.
I love it when you go to a store and nobody knows what they got, so you pick these up for the same price as regular rares. These were hot.
This one's fucked
Those
up.
were hot for a while.
Yeah, you're right. It's cheap.
Yeah, give it to me.
So cheap.
So these are together. These are all just out of the box. You know, it's too bad these aren't played. Shield Crushers.
Now, are these out of the same box?
Not quite that kind of box, Mr. Dan. I just got this the other day. The guy on eBay that has all the rest of the Altis, like Bear and Tiger King and all that, he's asking $500 for it. I picked that up for $35.
Not bad.
He's just a selfish bastard. So Fusion, unfortunately it's bent. Sarcophag.
Yep.
Yeah, Dan knows all about that. And then these are all pushed to the right. German, you know.
Slightly off.
This
you can
way.
see to the right. Push to the right, push to the right, German.
Cool. All right. And this has like a weird, like almost an embossed look, but it's also low.
That's not bad.
Isn't that weird? And then these are like the names are fucked up in some kind of way. Missing. These are Italian and their like letters are all jacked up a little bit. I don't know what that is.
Just where they fucked it up with that, you don't even want to see that.
Like they ran out of ink. Who knows?
Just spits.
Okay, like triple name.
Holy crap, what the fuck?
Isn't that sweet? Like a 3D effect.
That's not bad.
That one's one of my favorites. Gotta be.
It looks like my camera's like out of focus. Like,
right?
Holy shit. They really wanted Rathanios on that card.
This one's 3 times.
Oh my god.
And we actually really looked at it closely. This other one's 5 names. There's an extra C on top of a C because of how fat it is. I got this signed today by Kaiba, as you can see down here. So double obelisk, double jar.
Morphing jar, ultra rare, well, gold rare.
Dorado. And those are all from the same pack.
Yeah, you didn't think they fucked up this bad, but they do.
Double names, and then the rest of these are just stamped funny. Like the darkness is smudged. These are all smudged. I guess smudged is the right term, or double stamped. I really don't know. He's got lines through it. Yeah, whatever. These are barely almost out of the box or on the edge, so not too exciting. Just kind of fly through here. I will say the commons being off are pretty rare.
That is actually kind of interesting because usually they print the silvers after.
Right.
They use a different ink.
Exactly. So the fact that the commons are off is really strange.
They really fucked up.
These are all the extra star instead of the Earth symbol.
I was collecting these. No wonder I couldn't find them.
Yeah, motherfucker. Extra stars, and they're like $12-15 now. They're not that big a deal. This is pretty rare. That's the rare one. This is pretty common.
The Rainbow Dragon.
Yeah, with the right. Everybody's got this one. This one's not the big.
Rainbow Dragon with the actual.
This is an Assured Priest. We thought it was a misprint until somebody realized you just ripped the top off a Hobby League.
Yep.
All these Altis are off. Like they're just even just a tiny bit off, or quite a bit off. Like these are not that off. That one's pretty off.
Pretty decent.
This one's really good. That one's real. This one's really Dark Horse is badass. That's way off.
That's fucked up.
The Mobius coming up is one of my favorites, though.
I always love the picture on this. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I just had to.
Okay, that Mobius has been. Friends been trying to get that off me for 7 years. I will never get rid of that thing. That's back when Mobius was the shit.
Was playable.
Yes.
Lightning Vortex. There we go. That's
it's
expensive.
barely off. Alti first. And it's out of the box going that way. You can see a little bit of the Alti hanging out. See it sticking up on the top. Yep, Alti's off on the top, on the bottom. Hanging out the top just a little bit. Low, high, high, to the right.
That's some black roses.
And to the top.
That's pretty sick.
These are Alti on, not supposed to be Ultimate on the stars. Because these were from the game.
Yeah,
so I got 4 of those.
I'm catching the
shine.
Light.
Oh yeah, there's some glare there. Sorry about that. And then also same thing here, Ultimate. Cool. Dark. Look how look how dark it is compared to the other.
It looks like somebody colored it with a black marker and then fucking wiped it off.
But I didn't. Okay, these are my favorites. Take a time to look at these. I used to have. I have a playset.
That's a Royal Command. That's a Royal Command, and that's a Royal Command.
So when you fill out your deck list, you say I have Fiber Jar, so I can play Fiber Jar legally.
That's fucked up.
Right? And then the Morphing Jar, it's still a flip effect monster, right? and I could ditch this one from my hand. I could play Reinforcements with the Army with this monster. I could come over here and grab Marauding Captain, and I could play it.
That's fucked up.
Blow up your monster.
Penguin Soldier Limiter. Spiritualism. That's a pretty fucked up picture for spiritualism.
Right.
I'm just saying that.
Annihilate your spirit.
Ryu sent you, I'll take it from your hand and then negate your traps.
Okay, these guys, I got Neospace and Fearmonger. You guys probably never seen that before. I got those from my friend Terry.
Neo Space Fearmonger, that's pretty fucked
And
up.
Dark City Aroid. These are pretty common. They're supposed to be white like this, but they're all black. That was a common misprint. They're pretty common, no big deal. But a misprint's a misprint. These are all supposed to be secret, but they are super. I don't know if you guys can catch the light, but they're all super rares.
Well, the whole thing is they can't catch the light. You can't see any secret at all.
And then the opposite is true for this premium pack collection over here. These are all supposed to be supers, but they're secrets. Now these are extremely rare. A lot of Legacy Uratagarsus are running around, but not a lot of Lady Heats, and not a lot of the Hecatrices at the bottom that Dan will show you in just a second. These are the lamest rare misprints of all. They're just little dots, like the Kazan Hollow dot. There's a dot down here. There's a dot right here. So it's just whatever. They're misprints, but they're really lame.
Do you know why they might have dots on them?
Ink drops from being stamped. Maybe there's a little, I don't know.
Little bits of shit.
It's falling off the press, I guess. But they're pretty whatever. I don't even know where some of the dots are. Like there's a dot there, and so we're not gonna mess with that. Check this out. Look at that. See how the picture is actually off?
That's pretty fucking cool.
Isn't that cool? So there's two of those. This one has a miscolor. You see how there's purple and there's a line like right there? It's like this whole area.
Like yellow.
Yeah, exactly. And these are not really misprints, but the first print was Trial of Hell, which is not kid friendly for 4 kids. And this one was Dragon and Dinosaur. They
can't say hell.
By 4 kids.
Dragon and Dinosaur.
And now it's Dinosaur. These are supposed to have hollow, but they don't. These are not really misprints because they're supposed to have number 2. We all have that. So these are supposed to be hollow, but they're not hollow at all. They're completely common. There's no shine at all. And then the Marshmallow, a lot of people have seen those. Okay, that's supposed to be a fire attribute.
I have one of those.
Yeah, they're pretty. I think they're all like that, actually.
Yes, they all are.
I don't remember why that's misprinted, so screw that. Don't have any idea.
You guys can figure it out in the comment section down below.
Right?
Do some work for a change.
Fuck. Do something. Miscuts now. Miscuts are pretty much the bottom end of the barrel on Yu-Gi-Oh! Misprints, unless there's another card showing on the other side.
Those are always good money.
Yep.
Cool.
All miscuts. One of these actually has a super rejuve. You know you want that. I think one of these has, I can't remember which one it is. The back of it's not miscut. That's not it.
The back of it is not miscut, but the
front of it
card
is. Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
Let's see if I get lucky here. Yep, there it is. See, the back's fine. The front's obviously not fine. Look at the very bottom. Look at where it's way back there. So that's kind of cool.
It's like they printed it like 4 times. They're like, whatever, just make it this.
They're like, oh, it's an assembly line. Just keep going. These are all crimped. This is actually the very bottom of the barrel because they're misprinted. Is not true. They were printed fine.
They were just.
But that's a super rare ore. That's kind of I don't play with any of these guys. That's crimped on the side there. Okay, and same thing here, all crimped. And then more miscut.
Some miscut stuff.
Miscuts, whatever. Same here.
Miscut stuff.
Miscut stuff. It's got a spooge on it.
You put splooge on your card.
Miscut. Or crimp, miscut. These are all miscuts. That one's, I don't know. This Lord of D is a really weird color.
Lord of Dig.
Not Lord of the D. And the alties are off. So I need to reorganize this, as you guys can tell, but
more of these.
Yeah, more of these. This one's cool. I don't know if you can catch that. Can you see there's a crimp all the way down? Like the pack was sealed.
I can see that.
Yeah, right there. You can see all the rib. It was sealed with it hanging out of the pack when we got it.
That's
more splooge over here.
Wow, somebody definitely.
I mean, they were excited by that beetle.
Infernities.
And they were finishing here with drop, drop, drop.
That's actually some big splooge.
Right. And that's a, so I can't remember why that Cyber Dragon's in there, but it is. Crimped. We didn't cut that with scissors. You can see the crimp mark. Same with the there. Low name, dot. There's dots on those. Whatever. Double stamp name. These are all double stamp names. Okay, this has the. Oh, they're up here. See up here at the top?
Oh,
This little box.
little box
But there's
thing.
one on each side.
Misplaced,
The eye. And then look at this one, the ocean.
Ocean.
It's way off.
It has 0-0 defense.
That's right. Straight line. Okay, these.
What
names,
is that? Hold on.
It's just like a lane. Yeah, it's weird. You can't really feel it. I don't know what it is.
That's weird.
The names are a little bit off. No big deal. That's Miscut, the Black Queen Master. Same with the Dark Age, just Miscut. Now this has a creature swap text, and it's German. But
So, if you're German, you understand that this is actually going to flip your monster face down and creature swap it.
So that's just a high name, but it's a TP6, I think, right? No, it's DP2 Super. So whatever. I can't remember. Oh, Crimped. It's crimped right through the middle of it. Like they sealed the pack right on there.
Oh, that's it. I can sort of get it. There it is.
Fiendish Chain has been crimped on top.
Crimped.
Don't even look at that torrential. Another one dark. Regeki. It's pretty bad. I can't remember what all these are. Oh, the hollow's off.
But that's why we
dark.
subscribe to your channel, so we can actually see all this stuff.
Gaia Dragons have ultra rare names instead of the secret.
Cool.
Don't look at that. Don't know what that is. Okay, this one's going to be extremely hard to catch on camera.
Oh, but we'll try.
Can you see the stars there? The 6 stars right across the spell card? You got to go probably really slow and catch it. There you go. Just right.
No.
See the little circles?
I'm catching nothing. Catching nothing, guys.
Look at the card, and
Nothing.
there's a Hiroko Sphinx from TLM printed on top of this.
But if you see him in real life, you can ask to see the damn card.
Yes, that's right. Now that you know what I look like, since I never like to show my face.
Shows his face.
Black, and then you've already seen those. Just got a black smart.
Yep.
Let's see here. Miscut. Okay, these are awesome. Nobleman Crossout, see how that it's way down
Holy
here?
fuck, what the hell is that?
Right? Now, Dust Tornado's the same way, and the Destiny board's a little off, about this far off. I pulled this brain control out, and it's got 3 cuts through it. They're like, if I took the card out of the sleeve, it would almost fall apart. It's being held on by the back.
Really?
Yeah, and these are also, there's cuts in this too, and we pulled that out of the pack like that.
That's messed
50
up.
Wadems, this is Crimped.
Another crimped.
Miscut. Blue Eyes here has the wrong defense, supposed to be 3,800. That's not horribly uncommon. This is my favorite, one of my favorite misprints. It's my first edition LOB. There's a line right here, and half the hollow is hollow. Like, see how more it's more shiny?
See. Yeah,
and it's less shiny over there. And then you turn the camera and it goes the other way. Well, it's supposed to. It's not that bright in here. You get over it. So rare values, name is low. Okay, look at these. These came out of the dual terminal. I got these from Kiko and my buddy Irish. They hooked me up.
What the fuck is this?
They're all just smudged blue. They're like, oh, I spooged blue.
Wow.
And then this one has a tiny bit of blue. It's almost like they just went straight across.
That's so gross.
And the last of the best, secret letters. Instead of rare letters, secret letters.
I'm not gonna be able to get much of it, but you can take our word for it, and you can fucking see it in
because it's
person.
all from the same set, Tactical Evolution. We all know that was a common thing.
Yep.
So that's it, and I got some fake cards there.
Fake.
Endless
Fake.
Dragon.
This means the whole binder was fake. No.
Endless Dragon with the blue eyes, and eyes is spelled with 2 S's in case you didn't know. And then
Apparently.
it's got wider attack. Wider dragon with blue eyes. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I would appreciate you guys to comment, rate, subscribe. General PW.
General PDW, of course, link in the description. Make sure you go check out his every Monday. I'm sure he'll show you some cool shit. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys.